What's going on, guys? BDG Crypto here. If you like crypto, if you like Web3, hit the subscribe button, hit the likes, leave us a comment below. In today's video, we are going to be diving into a topic that is central to the way Bitcoin operates. Yes, that is the Bitcoin halving. We are going to go over what the Bitcoin halving is, why it exists, and how it affects the mining communities and the Bitcoin price itself. So stick with us. So what exactly is the Bitcoin halving? Well, to understand that, we're going to get to know why Bitcoins are created. Bitcoin is a digital currency, and like mining gold out of the ground, there's a process for mining new Bitcoins. This is done using high-powered computers solving mathematical equations. When these equations are solved, that miner is rewarded in Bitcoin. Originally, when Bitcoin was created, the reward for solving one of these blocks was 50 Bitcoin. Back then, that was only around $12 at one time. Now you can see that could be worth way more in today's date and time. And here's where the halving comes in. Approximately every 4 years, or after every 210,000 blocks, the reward for mining new blocks is cut in half. From 50 Bitcoin at first, 25 to 12.5, down to 6.25, and just recently, as of April 19th or 20th, depending on what time zone you were in, down to just over 3 Bitcoin. You're probably sitting there thinking, why does Bitcoin do this? The simple answer is scarcity. Just like gold, there's only ever going to be a limited amount of Bitcoin to ever exist. 21 million to be exact. By decreasing the reward of Bitcoin for miners, Bitcoin extends the time in which new Bitcoin can be mined, thus managing inflation and maintaining scarcity. So far, there has been 4 Bitcoin halvings since Bitcoin's inception in 2009. Every time this Bitcoin halving takes place, something interesting happens. And typically, as the reward decreases and fewer Bitcoin are generated, the scarcity tends to drive the price up, assuming demand still stays strong. What can you expect from this halving and future halvings? While we can't predict exactly what's going to happen, we can prepare for a decrease in how many Bitcoins are going to be introduced. And we can most likely expect Bitcoin price to go up, and with that will come more media and public attention. And with that, we will see more price speculation and more price discovery as we reach new all-time highs. All right, and just to give you a visual, let me show you the Bitcoin chart with the Bitcoin halvings in correlation to Bitcoin's USD value. So as you can see here, this is the lifetime of Bitcoin here. It actually goes back to 2009, but unfortunately this chart doesn't have that much data, so you can see our first halving right here or so. But every time these things hit, you can see the price just goes up, right? Supply goes down, demand goes up, and there it goes. And then it hits a peak, falls off here, and then next halving, and it happens again. And then peak, falls off, next halving happens again. And then look at us now, right here. Bitcoin just happened, or Bitcoin halving just happened. And what do you think is going to happen again? We're going to go up, and who knows, right? So, you can see that right there zoomed out, that this is just repeating over and over. Some say this won't continue to happen. Eventually, maybe we'll get off the halving cycles here once more people start to adopt it, but we'll see. As of right now, I think we're going to keep following the same pattern. And not only with just the halving, there's the Bitcoin ETFs that just got approved a few months ago. So that's building a lot of speculative hype and such going on. These Bitcoin ETFs are being forced to purchase Bitcoin based off of buys that they're getting and money inflow and such. So right now there's only about 450 Bitcoin per day being mined and introduced into the public, essentially, or into the miners' hands. It's up to them to sell it or not, right? And you know, these ETFs are eating up so much Bitcoin a day, way more than 450. We were seeing some inflows of up to 12,000 Bitcoin they were taking, you know, out of, you know, public circulation. off of buys and such. So you can see that's just supply and demand right there, right? There's only 450 coming into circulation and 12,000 being taken out. And that number that 12,000 being taken out can definitely go up here when we get more adoption, and as soon as price speculation, or price discovery, I should say, starts to come in and we're seeing all new time highs, we are going to see basically that change, right? More Bitcoin ETFs will be purchasing more Bitcoin, taking more off. And keep in mind that 450 Bitcoins that are getting mined every day are not being sold by the miners. Those are being held onto. So what does that mean? Basically, not as much Bitcoin are being sold. Not the 450 that are coming in aren't being sold. So that makes the supply and demand even further apart, right? So there's going to be huge demand, little supply. Eventually, exchanges and such that sell Bitcoin are going to start to dry up from everyone trying to buy it. Price is going to be skyrocketing then. So keep an eye on it, watch it, and you shall see. And there you go, a simple breakdown of what the Bitcoin halving is and why it's an integral part of the cryptocurrency community. Appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure you leave a comment below, hit the likes, and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you next time.